Hi everyone, Chelsea Tucker here from juniorchelsea.com. The whole premise of this course, this whole website, all of the bit is to help you find your time. Your time and what you do with your time is up to you. But I understand for myself that the time matters and what I do with the time also matters. So today I want to talk about what does it mean to carve out this time, the crucial aspects of carving out this time for you as a human being, and what does that look like? Okay, so I'm a mom to 4 beautiful little girls. Have my husband, have my house, have my animals, all of the whole bit, right? I have so many different things to manage. Where on earth do I find the time to even take a breath? Crickets, right? No, it doesn't have to be that way. What we have to do is we have to find the 0 point for our family. And what does that look like? And each time, each season, each part of life, that 0 point is different. And what is that 0 point? That 0 point is where we find that everything can kind of function at this level. Okay, like, so for instance, can you cook in your kitchen when your kitchen is full of dishes in the sink? The answer is probably no, because you can't drain a pot of boiling water, pasta or whatever it is that you're trying to do without maybe breaking something, right? Like certain glasses can't handle that kind of heat, so on and so forth. So we have to figure out what our 0 point is for ourselves. And that 0 point for me right now may be different than it is for you, but finding that is crucial. So what I teach you is I teach you to go from this to this, this to this, this to this, right? And what am I showing when I'm saying this to this? So I'm teaching you to start in the middle and then go outward. Start in the middle and then go outward. And that can go for like a variety of things, right? So for instance, like your dishes in the sink, right? Are you going to worry about the entire kitchen when you have dishes in the sink? No, right? You're not going to worry about that cabinet up top you don't really use very often. You're not going to declutter that until your dishes are out of the sink, and then maybe your table is cleaned off, right? How many of us can relate to mail piling up on that table, right? And so what happens is our brains have all of this mental load that we need to trying to think of the correct word, but like undump, unload, unlock, right? And so what I believe is that like once we're able to understand the crucial parts of being able to unload all of that, we then can think bigger and more beautiful thoughts, right? We can think about growing something else. But until those dishes are done, we can't go somewhere else. So you have to stay with the dishes until they're done. And then you can move on. So that goes for like everything. You start with something and then you move on to the next. You start with something and then you move on to the next. And that could go on for forever. Like your house, oh my goodness. How many different places could you kind of hold on to and then finally move on, right? Like you have to figure that out for yourself. And the whole premise is that Changing Your Chelsea gives you that foundation. It teaches you how I do what I do, the way I do it, word for word, like literally written out, detail for detail. It's very detailed. So I give you access to this, and my hope is that simply you grow and you thrive from this and you build something really beautiful. But if you don't, I'm also not upset about that, right? Because sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. you gotta go with what you gotta go with, and it is what it is. But that's why my also like big thing about this is just giving you your time back. It's not you have to do this with it. No, it's hey, this is how we do this. This is what makes sense, and let's go with it. Let's run with it. Let's like sprint with it. Okay. And so I hope that this just encourages you, and also encourages you to go look at the information and go learn for yourself about how to mitigate some of the hot messness. Clean it up. I'll see you next time.